Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season, repeat season mode, excuse me, with your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. Last time out, we scored a dozen runs in the first inning, en route to absolutely walloping the Minnesota Twins. Honestly, it's been a while, I forgot the score. 26-3. Good God. We scored 12 runs in the first inning. That wasn't even half of our runs scored in that game. Well, we're playing against the Twins again here, of course. 4-game series to close out the month. And pitching on the mound, we went from Doc Holliday to Dr. Oz. Roy Oswalt is going to be on the mound, apparently not in the best of condition, 2.57 ERA. So Holliday he went 7 1/3, and I pulled him out at, I believe, the right time. Don't bother ballooning his ERA, which is now 1.87, so he's still below 2. So that condition might be a factor because, as we've seen, this is a very hitter-friendly ballpark right here. Oz is going to be going up against Billingsley, and that lineup, Halliday was able to hold it in check, but it's only a matter of time before guys like Dunn, Utley, Morneau, like that 3 to 5, if we didn't have our team here, that's probably the best in the majors. Utley, Dunn, Morneau, that is unreal, having that as your heart of the lineup. But anyways, we're going to head into the game here. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Gonna play some ball. Play it here, play it now. Let's see what's going on around the league. I see Boston beat Cleveland 9-1. Yankees shut out the Athletics 5-0, which anytime the Yankees win, everybody else loses. America and Canada and the world. Alright, heading into the Metrodome here. Chirillia leading off. 4.67 ERA, 6 homers, 25 RBIs. Billingsley, a right-hander on the mound. High two-seamer goes for strike one. Double-digit ERA. That's interesting. Hard slider just above the zone. 1-1. Chirillia hits that over to right field. Will it stay fair? Just foul. That could have been maybe extra bases. Instead, it's a 1-2 count. He read that changeup ball. That's going to right field. That's going to be a leadoff single. Back-to-back games. Rich Chirillia has the leadoff single to start the game. Here's Durham. 492, 8 homers, 31 RBIs. Absolutely incredible. Curve in the dirt, 1-1. And Durham read that one well. That's going to left field. Back-to-back singles. 2 men on, nobody out. Here's Berkman, 496, 26, 62. How often do you see a stat line like that? He lines that. It's going foul. Well, foul. It's behind in the count now. 0-1. Took that high inside fastball. 0-2. Oh, this isn't looking good. That's at second. He doesn't run well. Double play by a step. We were looking to maybe have a 3-0 start, and now we have 2 outs, but we do have the man on third. Just another step you would have got there, but it's not how it worked out. Here's AR-15. 409, 1440. 50-50 pitch. Went the pitcher's way. 0-1. He lines that over to right field. That's going to bring the run home. It'll just be a single. 1-0 Blue Jays. Rios opens up the scoring. Here's Braun. Because it's Braun, we'll let him take at least 1 power swing here. Smokes the first pitch he sees. It's going to the wall. They watch it go. 3-0. We got our 3-0 lead one way or the other. 41st homer on the season for Ryan Braun, just shy of 400 feet. 2 RBIs for him as he comes across the plate. Quality start already in jeopardy for Billingsley. And I honestly forget who was the guy who led up, because they went through 2 pitchers in that first inning of the last game. I forget who either of them were. Billingsley, you're doing better at least. Here's Lowell. It's just because we got a couple runs across the plate, because we had a big blowout game last time out, doesn't mean we forget our fundamentals, right? Patience. 0-1. Read the curve. Well, that's going up the middle. That'll be a single. Mike Lowell gets a 2-out single. It's going to bring up Luke Scott, a left-hander. 423 average, 13 homers, 32 RBIs. Curve inside, ball 1. Change up way high and out of there. 2-0. And he pulled that one right to the second baseman, Utley, over to first. That's the end of the inning. So we were 3 for 5. That's, hey, still at least 500 there. Now this is going to be the big test for Oz. What can he do in the worst condition he can be in against this lineup? There's Matthews Jr. I feel like he hit off Halliday, the best last time out. Quick nothing in 2 count. Here's the 0-2. Fouls that one off. Gave it a good whack. Slider way out of there. 1-2. Hits it off the end of the bat. Berkman's there. 1 away. Made good contact on that foul ball, but couldn't keep it fair. Here's Nick Markakis. Strike 1. Hits that hard to left field, but Scott able to run back and get it. 2 outs now. Here's Chase Utley. These two might have some history, a former Philly and a former Astro. Facing off. They would maybe one day be teammates when the Phillies had the 4 aces, but I'm not sure when Utley was out of there. Berkman, get it to Oz at the mound, or at the base. Barely got it in time, but it's in time just the same. Game really slowing down here for some reason, but 3 up and 3 down go to the Minnesota Twins in the bottom of the first. Top of the second coming up, and it's our man, Paulo Duca, leading off. 4-17, 1-7. First pitch to him. That hard slider relatively in the zone. Nothing in 1. Game really slowing down here. That pitch was weighted towards our side, and we got the call. Count is even, 1-1. Change up in the zone, 1-2. 1-2 count. Change up well inside, 2-2. Hits that over to center field. That's going to go for a leadoff single. Back-to-back innings. The Jays get a leadoff single. Paulo Duca on board. Man, that first home run he hit of the season last time out. That was the most excited I've been for a home run in some time. Strike 1 for a curve. From a curve, excuse me. Nothing in 1. And Curtis Granderson. Got away from him, and Granderson's going to get maybe an easy base hit out of that. That's going to the gap, center right, even with the shift. Grandy's got wheels. He's going to try for second. He will get there. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Toronto Blue Jays. That mistake, it didn't go punished as we usually see it, where it's over the fence. If they didn't have it in the shift, maybe Granderson could have gone to third, but regardless, 2 men in scoring position for Rich Aurelia. He's been hitting excellently. Strike 1 on the changeup, nothing in 1. He pushes that over to the second baseman. Where are they going with it? They get the out at first. They go home. Nothing of it. Aurelia essentially gets the sacrifice. Still a runner on third, 1 away. Here's Durham. Why not? We'll let him give it 1 whack at it here. He whacked it well. Dunn catches it. That's going to be easy sac fly for Ray Durham. Both runs coming to score. It's batting practice time. 5-0 Jays. Berkman 0 for 1 with a double play. He's grounded into a lot of those as of recently. Strike 1, 50-50 call. Did not go our way. Billingsley already tired. Curve in the dirt, 1-1. Berkman went fishing for that one. Didn't get the greatest swing on it. Will it fall for a base hit? Caught by Dunn. That'll be the inning. So we got 2 runs on 2 hits there, thanks to 2 sac flies. They haven't shut us out of an inning yet. Bottom of the second coming up. 4, 5, 6, part of the Minnesota lineup. Here is Dunn. This is the guy we need to watch out for. Fouled that one back. If there's ever a guy who could hit a hole through the roof of the dome, it's this guy. Just missed the sweet spot. Grounded to Berkman. Stepped on the bag. 1 away. Here's Morneau batting .250, 321. Strike 1. Fouls that one back. Caddis nothing in 2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Bottom of the second. Still the bottom of the second. I'm saying 6th batter in the lineup. Here's Veritek. Let that slider go by. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that. Nothing in 2. Smokes that to center field, but right at Curtis Granderson. Had to take a couple steps back, but he got there. 3 up and 3 down. Go the Twins yet again. Top of the third coming up. 4, 5, 6, part of our lineup. AR-15 will be leading off, 1 for 1 with a single. It's a tired pitcher on the mound. All his stat line are all 4s and 1s. That one got away from him, but not away from the zone. High up in there, strike 1. 6, 7 miles per hour that was. Curve missed, 1 and 1. Fastball missed, 2 and 1. Count is even, 2-seamer in the zone. 2-2 to AR-15. It's going to be a payoff pitch with the curve. Will he find the zone here? One way to find out. A mistake. Rio smacks it, but right at Utley. Over to first. 1 away. Will that be his last batter he faces? He's facing Braun. 1 for 1 with a 3-run shot. No, it was a 2-run shot, excuse me. Strike 1 on the changeup. Inside 2-seamer, 1 and 1. And goodbye, baseball. Absolutely clobbered. Over 420 feet. Back-to-back homers for Braun. His 42nd on the season. 3rd RBI of the game as he comes across the plate. 6-0 Toronto. And just keep piling it on, don't we? Yep, they're going to take him out of there. Went 2 1/3, allowed 6 runs. Here's Zach Miner. And he was dealing his in the last game. Strike 1, Mike Lowell. That one got away from Miner. Oh, just foul. If that was fair, that could have been a double. Lowell grounds that one. That will be past the second baseman there. He gets himself a single. 2 straight hits for the Blue Jays. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's Scott, yet with a hit in the game. Like the first pitch he sees, right at the shortstop hill. Lowell goes back to first, 2 away. Here's PLD. Let's see what he's got here. We'll give him 1 power swing. We do have the lefty Granderson coming up. So it's not the end-all, be-all. We have to contact swing with him. 0-1. He smokes that to center. That has a good amount of carry on it. Enough? Nope. Caught by Matthews Jr. That's going to end the inning. But hey, solo shot from Braun. 3-2-1. We're 6 for 9. That's nice. We have not been shut out of an inning yet. Bottom of the third. Bottom of the lineup. Here's Aaron Hill. 3-12. He's got the high average, but the RBIs and the home runs aren't there. Strike 2 on the curve. Fouled off that splitter. He gave that a good whack. Pulls that just inside with the slider. He is hanging tough. Hit over to Durham. To Berkman. 1 away. Here's Connor Jackson. High average of his own. Just missed the strike zone with that fastball. 1-0. Pulled that one inside. Lowell takes a stride. Berkman catches. 2 away. Melvin Mora, the comic book name. And he did better than I thought he would in the last game. He pulls that. Is that fair? There's the first base hit of the day for the Twins. That is a bad part of the ballpark for him to hit it towards. At least it's on this side. He can't go to third. So 1 trip through the lineup. Only 1 hit allowed. That's pretty good. That's 1 shy of perfect. Quick 0-2 count to Matthews Jr. Just got him swinging at the splitter. He was expecting the changeup. That ends the inning. So, Twins are 0 for 1. We're 6 for 9. Nice. Top of the fourth. It's the bottom of the Jays lineup. Curtis Granderson leading off. 1 for 1 with a double. Strike 1 on a curve. Ooh, that was a generous call for us. I would have called that strike 2. Instead, it's ball 1. And Granderson pulls that, not past Utley, over to first, 1 away. Rich Aurelia, 1 for 2 with a single. Strike 1. 50-50 call went his way, 0-2. And Aurelia punishes that high pitch. He's now 2 for 3. That one got all the way to the warning track. It'll remain a single. Here's Durham, 1 for 1 with the single. Sacrifice fly in the game, 1 RBI. They're keeping an eye on Aurelia. Now, I have a hunch here. He is really keeping an eye on Aurelia. Change up too low. Ball 1. Curve perfectly on that top left corner. 1-1. Durham smokes that into left field. That'll be a base hit grounder. Back-to-back singles again. We've been here before. We know what they want Berkman to do. Let's be patient. Can't be patient on that. That's going to deep left field. Dunn's going back. It won't matter. 3-run shot. Lance Berkman made up for the first inning there. 27th home run on the season. Just over 380 feet. Wasn't the greatest swing of his career, but it counts just the same. 3 RBIs in the game for him now. 9-0 Toronto. He gave that an excellent whack. Hard to argue with it. There we go. They're going to take Minor out already. It's only the 4th inning. Here comes Marmol. We shelled this guy the last time out. Oh, yeah, he was the second pitcher to come in, right? Yeah, I think so. Strike 1 on a changeup. High fastball, 1-1. Rios pulls that. That's over to Aaron Hill. To first, 1 away. Here's Braun. Let's let him try for a hat trick here. 81 RBIs on the season. Hit that first pitch low like he was playing cricket. Went foul, 0-1. Strike 2, caught enough of the zone there. The 0-2, he pulls it over to Mora. Over to first base, and that'll be the inning. But we've still yet to be shut out of an inning. We are 9 for 12. They're 0 for 1. Bottom of the 4th. 2-3-4 part of the Twins lineup. Nick Markakis flew out to Luke Scott, his first time up. Strike 1 on the four-seamer. Pulls that. Will be pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. Joe just tried to get that splitter in the zone. Couldn't. And he is going to get a base hit out of that. That call could have gone a different way. Instead, it's a leadoff double for the Twins. Their second base hit of the day. This is Murderer's Row right here. Here's Chase Utley. First pitch he sees. Durham over his head. That's going to be the Twins' first run of the game. He's going to stop to back-to-back doubles. Let's not let this game get away from us here. I didn't want to throw a fastball. That was a generous call. I was thinking maybe walking Dunn because he doesn't run well. That gets the double play possible, but instead it's going to be out number 1. Morneau is up. He has a very low average. Ball 1 just missed. If we walk him, not the end of the world. Change up. Hits that slider up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Runners. He's going home. Just run it out. 9-2. 2-run rally for the Twins here. Check that ERA. It's approaching 3. Strike 1 on the fastball. Got him swinging at that changeup. Got him on 3 pitches. There's Aaron Hill. Strike 1. Beautiful slider. Popped up the fastball. Oz is there. Easy catch. So they did manage to rattle a couple runs off of us there. So they're now 2 for 4. We're 9 for 12. Heading to the top of the 5th. We've yet to be shut out. That is our goal here. We cannot be shut out of any inning. Lowell is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Likes the first pitch he sees from Marmol. It will go for his 3rd single of the game. Runner on first. Nobody away. Here's Luke Scott, 0 for 2. Let's let him power swing here. Let's see what he can do. Pull that in the middle. That's going to center field. Let's be a little patient here, right? 1 away. Don't have to swing at the first pitches. Loduca is 1 for 2. Ooh, that was a good pitch there. Caught enough of the strike zone. 0-1. Slider missed. 1-1. Four-seamer stayed in the zone. 1-2. Went for that low one. That was just over the head of Marmol. We're lucky that could have been a double play there. Instead, it's 2 men on, 1 away. Here's Granderson. This is what we want here in this situation. Strike 1 on a curve. He went fishing for that one. Let's see, test his arm. Yeah, we're not running on that. Here's Aurelia. I think all we need from you, Rich. Basic swing here. Strike 1 on the slider. Slider caught the zone again. 0-2. Aurelia pulls that. Will it be for a base hit? Maybe, maybe not. It's going to be close at the first base bag. It was in the dirt. He is safe. Here's Durham. Oh, swung at that fastball. Missed it. Strike one. A mistake. Durham will get a run or two or maybe even three out of that. That was a poorly timed mistake there. It's going to be 11-2 Jays. We score 2 runs in the inning now. We've yet to be shut out. And 2 runners in scoring position for Lance Berkman. Marmol is tired now. Curve inside, 1-0. Fastball low. He is missing the strike zone now. Curve in there, 2-1. Foul that one off. Count is 2-2. Berkman smokes that. That's going to be past Matthews Jr. It will stay in the park. It's going to be 13-2 Jays. Another 2 runs. RBI double for Lance Berkman. 5 RBIs in the game. They're taking Marmol out of there. Here comes in Roush. There's Rios. Let's see if he can get Berkman home. He was jammed on that. Aaron Hill, the shortstop, waiting for it. I just realized he's playing short. I could have sworn he played second base. I just realized that. Anyways, it's a 4-run rally for us. We've scored 1, 2, 3, and 4 runs in this game. We're 13 for 17. They're 2 for 4. 8-9-1 part of the lineup. So this third trip through the lineup is going to come up a lot quicker than we'd like it to. Pulls that. That's going to be a base hit. Runner on first, nobody away. Leadoff single, Connor Jackson. And we cannot underestimate Melvin Mora. He was the first dent in the armor because he got the first hit off Oz today. Got him on 3 pitches. Swing and strikeout. Matthews Jr. is 0 for 2. Smokes the first pitch he sees. Granderson able to go back and get it. Keep the runner at first. 2 away. It's Nick Markakis. Strike 1 on the slider. That one's going just past Aurelia, but he got back and got it. That'll end the inning. So they're 2 for 5. We're 13 for 17. Top of the 6th. 5, 6, 7. Part of the Jays lineup. Here's Ryan Braun. I'll let him try go for a hat trick here. He's 2 for 3. 2 home runs. Smokes that over to Hill. Over to first. That was quick. So now Lowell is 3 for 3. Remember, we do not want to be shut out of an inning. Got away from him and nearly the catcher, but he managed to scoop that one up. Quick 2-0 count, wildly out of the strike zone, both of those pitches. Strike 1 on the changeup. Strike 2 on the changeup. Count is even, 2-2. Lines that. That's going to be going foul. Hold that. That's another foul ball for Mike Lowell. I have a hunch that one's in the dirt. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Mike Lowell. He's 3 for 3 in the game. 1 out, nobody on. Smokes that right at Morneau, who made a good catch. 1 away. So he had to jump for that one, but counts just the same. Here's Scott. Now he is a lefty. Even though he is 0 for 3, I think he might be able to drive one out here. Ball 1, curve missed. 1-0. He smoked that one high. It's going. It's going. Matthews Jr. is going back. It stays barely in the park. It will be his first base hit of the game. Luke Scott with the 2-out double. Here's Loduca. Hits that first pitch he sees. That is going to bring Scott home, most likely. Will they throw it? Yes, they will. But he's there in time. We get the run. 14-2 Jays. There's Grandy, 1 for 3 with a double. They're keeping an eye over on first base. Loduca just realized he got himself his 8th RBI on the season. And Granderson, goodness gracious. Oh my God, he went reaching for that one. The cow jumped over the moon. It only went about 360 feet. That's his 19th home run on the season. Oh my God, man. What a moonbeam that was. Anyway, score is what, 17-2, 16-2? Yeah, that thing didn't go the farthest, but man, it had a heck of a peak. Roush is going to be taken out. Here comes Evelyn. Oh, we've seen you before, buddy. He came into that first game with an ERA in the 2s. Now it's halfway to being an ERA of 8. Strike 1 to Rich Aurelia, nothing in 1. Aurelia read that one well. That's going to center field. A 2-out single for him. We just keep piling it on here. Here's Durham, 3 for 3, looking for a cycle. Lined that one. It's going foul. Gave it a good whack there. Hits that hard over to Utley. Over to first. That will end Durham's perfect day. That ends the inning. We're 16 for 21. Another 3 runs across the plate. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the heart of the lineup for the Twins. Strike 1 on a fastball. Swung at the curve. Had a good location on it. But didn't connect. Gets a hold of that splitter. That will be going for a base hit just barely. Thought about second, but we keep in the first base. He's done. A grounder and a line out. Strike 1, generous call. Missed the curve. Got him on 3 pitches. That's typical Adam Dunn experience. He struck out. There's Morneau. That one's whacked good. Rios able to go back and get it. Runner remains at first, 2 away. Here's Veritek. Does have a low average. Strike 1. That's going back up the middle. Off of Oz. Over to first. Made short work of that heart of the lineup. Only 1 hit allowed. The Twins are 2 for 6. Top of the 7th coming up. It's the heart of our lineup now. Lance Berkman leading off. 5 RBIs in the game. Because it is a lefty. Hits that hard into the ground. Right at Morneau. 1 away. We got to be patient here, right? Rios 1 for 4. Strike 1 on the fastball. Nothing in 1. Went reaching for that one. Makes it to center field. 1 out single. Ryan Braun is coming up. He's 2 for 4. This is the situation we want him in. Will it happen? Ball 1. Curve miss. 1-0. Smokes that. That's going to deep left. Did it have enough on it? It sure did. Braun, we have yet to be shut out of inning yet again. Has a hat trick. Another 2 RBIs for him in the game. Home run number 43 on the season. It is now 18-2. Yeah, he read that one like a book. Nothing else the outfielders can do than just walk back and prepare for the next guy to go yard. There's Mike Lowell. Now I'm curious, to give us the best shot of continuing our not being shut out, I want to see if we can get around to the heart of the lineup yet again in the same inning. That is not happening here. There's Scott, 0 for 2. No, excuse me. 1 for 4 with a double. Strike 1 on the changeup. Went reaching for that slider. That one's going way foul. This is a lefty-lefty matchup. This is something Evelyn can at least take care of here. Scott grounds that. Barely fair. It's going to deep throw from Mora. Got him just in time. Still, we scored 2 runs. That's going to bring us to the 7th inning stretch. I don't have any good luck water with me right now. I don't think we've needed it so far. So let's take a look at the game up to this point. We have scored a run, 2 runs, 3 runs, and 4. In our side of the innings, we've yet to be shut out. We have 23 hits, 18 runs to show for it. The Twins have only gotten 2 runs and 6 hits against Oz here. It's the last 3 batters in the lineup. We want to see if he can get to the complete game, or at least the 9th inning for Gagne to close it out. Because we got to remember that it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game at the Triple H Metrodome, home of the Minnesota Twins. Although they're at Target Field now. Aaron Hill leading off. 5 strikeouts in the game for Oz. Starts him off with a fastball, nothing in 1. Missed the corner with the curve, 1-1. Swung through the slider. 1-2, got him swinging on the curve. Strikeout number 6. Jackson now. Swung through the fastball, nothing in one. Pulled that one. Scott is there. 2 away. Here's Melvin Moore. Went down swinging his first time up, last time up, but he started his day off with a double. That's going. Caught by Aurelia. Saves the base hit. 3 up and 3 down go the Twins yet again. Top of the 8th coming up. Our 8 batter, Paulo Duca, leading off. So remember our goal here. He's 3 for 4 with 3 singles, 1 RBI in the game. We want at least 1 run across the plate. Strike 1 on the high slider, nothing in 1. Got away from him and the strike zone. Count is even at 1. Missed again, 2 and 1. Loduca lines that, out of reach of the first baseman Morneau. Leadoff single. Now they might be looking for the double play here with the lefty Grandy at the plate. Oh my god, I spoke too soon. It's exactly what's happening. Double play. Okay, alright, well, that's on me. I saw it coming and I fell for it anyway. We don't need to see a replay of that. Here's Aurelia with 2 switch hitters coming up behind him. We'll need him to contact swing here. And he does what he does best, man. Those singles to right field. That's his, what, 4th hit of the game now? Here's Durham. Had a perfect day until his last time out. He's 3 for 4. Also has the sac fly. Quick 2-0 count on 2 high pitches. 3-0 count. Unless it's a mistake, my hands are up. 3-1. We'll wait for a payoff pitch. That's what we're getting here. Runner on first, 2 away. He's tired. He hits it up the middle. Past him. It's going to be a base hit. This 1-2 punch of Aurelia and Durham has been amazing today. Here's Berkman. Eyes on the prize. Wait for it. Count is 1-0. 2-0. This is what we want. Ahead in the count against a pitcher that's tired. Berkman read that one well. It's going deep. Will it clear the wall? Yes, it will. 3-run shot. Lance Berkman, 400 feet on the dot. 3 runs in the inning. We've still yet to be shut out. It is 21-2. I think so, at least. 21-2. Yep, I counted correctly. They're keeping Evelyn in to face AR-15. Let's see if he can get himself a solo shot here. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. 2-0, the slider. He's tired now. Rios goes to center field with that. It's going deep. Will it have enough to clear the wall? It barely stayed in the park. We're letting him go to second. He'll get in there. So that's what? 4 straight hits for the Jays. That was dead center. You can't get any more center than that. I like this camera angle here. That's actually some good camera work from this game. That's cool to see. They're going to take Evelyn out of there. They're going to face... Turnbow is going to face Ryan Braun here. Will he have it? Read the slider well, but it looks like it's going to be caught. Yes, it will by Markakis. That will end the inning. 8th inning, top of the 8th is done. We're 21 for 28. They remain 2 for 6. This will hopefully be the last trip through the lineup here. Matthews Jr. leads off. And Oz has been able to absolutely keep this guy in check. It's the curve. Got a piece of the curve, change up there. Fouls 2 straight pitches back. He is hanging tough. 0-2 now. 3 straight foul balls. Got him swinging finally on the changeup, but he made us work for that out. There's Markakis, 1 for 3 with a double. First pitch he sees. Aurelia runs it down. 2 away. There's Utley, who is looking for a cycle, has the double and the single. Didn't swing at that slider. Nothing in 1. Pulled that well inside. It's going to be at the wall. Rios makes the catch at the warning track. Kept that one in the park. Excellent. 3 up and 3 down. They go yet again. Top of the 9th. This is the test. We need 1 run here. 6, 6, 7. 8 part of the lineup. Mike Lowell. Ball 1. Slider too low, 2-0. Got him on that high fastball, 2-1. That's a good pitch. Slider broke into the zone, it's 2-2. 3-2, payoff pitch. Read the slider well, that was a good pitch, but Lowell with a better swing has the leadoff single. Another base hit for Mike Lowell. Here's Scott, 1 for 5. Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night baseball. Luke Scott with an absolute missile to dead center. 14th home run on the season, his second hit of the day. 442 feet that traveled. That is going to make it 23-2. We were not shut out of any inning. I don't know if that's happened yet in the previous season and this one. That thing was clobbered. Here's Luduca. What is he? 1, 2, 4 for 5? Yep. Well, now let's just keep this going. Let's see if we can get to 30, 25. We'll see what our stretch goal is. Quick 2-0 count. Strike one on the four-seamer. Lines that to the first baseman. Caught by Morneau. One away. Don't know where this is coming from. Granderson 2 for 5. A double, a home run, but does have a double play in the game. He won't have one here. He is looking for a cycle. He has the single now. Here's Rich Aurelia. 4 for 5. Ball 1. Okay, he grounded. Or is this like 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, it's not showing us his at-bats. Because he got a hit his first time up, right? At-bat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Because I swear he got it. Yeah, he had a leadoff hit. So we've traveled through the lineup enough times. They can't show us all the at-bats on that little stat line there. Slider, 2-1. Hit that fastball hard, not past the glove of Utley. At at second, over to first. That's going to be it for the day. But we cannot complain. We scored in every inning at least once. 23 for 31 we finished. 4, 5, 6, part of the Twins lineup. Nas is going for the complete game. Here's Dunn. Strike one on the fastball. Got a bit jammed on that. That's going to center field. Granderson's there. Went out. Here's Morneau. Pulls that one. That's right at Rios. Final out. It's Jason Varitek. Strike one on the slider. Nothing, 1. Hits that hard. Luke Scott. Made the jumping catch. He probably didn't have to jump, but he did anyway. Once again, a game is ended by a great catch by Scott. Your final score, Toronto Blue Jays 23, Minnesota Twins 2. Excellent performance by Roy Oswalt today. Only 1 inning. That's been kind of the case with him even last year. He pitched a complete game, allowed maybe 3-4 runs, but they all came in 1 inning. Top of the first. Yep, we absolutely cleaned up today. We scored 12 runs in the first inning of the last game, and we were only, what? Yeah, 3 runs shy of meeting that, because we were consistent throughout all the innings. Top of the 9th, they have that absolute missile. That's probably the most impressive home run of the day. The RBI totals are going to be very interesting to see for our team. Bottom of the 9th, final out. Luke Scott made that jump. Oz and Rios are your players of the game. I think it should be Braun pretty unanimously. He had, what, 3 home runs? I mean, we could also, I think Berkman even had like a good amount of RBIs. I think he had 7 in the game, so take a look and see. But hey, complete game win, no walks, 6 hits allowed, only 2 runs. Still a really good performance. So hey, Oz got the complete game, but Halliday didn't his last time out. He's now 5-0 on the season. Billingsley, his 3rd loss, does have to save on the season. Berkman with home runs 27 and 28. Braun with 41 through 43. Scott with 14, and Grandy with his 19th. I remember Granderson was like keeping pace like with Berkman and Braun, and now like Braun's completely taken off. Berkman not much more behind. Everyone in the lineup had multiple hits today. It took them a 7th trip through the lineup to finally finish the game. 8 RBIs for Lance Berkman. That is player of the game material right there. Everyone had an RBI except for Lowell, but he went 4 for 6. Mr. Consistency, we like that. Braun had 5. Durham had 3, but 2 guys combined for 13 RBIs today. That's incredible. Of course, it's the Killer Bees. So, yeah. Complete game victory for us. Oh, look at that. Hits and strikeouts. 6-7, ladies and gentlemen. 2 run runs. ERA of 2.45. Kept it down after that most of the 4th inning. That's what we like to see. 84 pitches it took him. So the hits. A couple went across the heart of the plate. Seems honestly more important than avoiding like the top. You gotta avoid the middle. So just like, get them leading left and right. 7 strikeouts all came on either. That kind of is annoying how it doesn't tell you the difference between his splitter and the changeup. So, yeah, regardless, right? Still got the strikeouts. 23-2. That's one weird football game. That'll do it for the game, though. Between the Jays and the Twins, let's take a look around the league. So, Dodgers beat the Marlins. Low scorer over in Los Angeles. High scoring at Petco Park, 12-5. See any walk-offs? Doesn't look like it. No, a lot of decisive victories here and there. We did only 3 other teams got to double digits. Cubs were second today with 12. We got 23. So that will go ahead and do it for the second game of the series against the Twins. We have 2 more to go. Then we're into May. Then April, May, June, July. That's the All-Star game. That's in July. Feels like we've had a lot of kind of roller coaster games here. I'm sure we're breaking a lot of records. Berkman or Braun will definitely be... Oh, and well, you know what? Because we're so close to the end, we'll pretty soon see if we're going to be... what players will be players of the month. But regardless, we got 2 more games to go for that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for game number 3 against the Minnesota Twins. Randy Wolf will be on the mound. We'll have to see what he can do.